Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone, on a Friday evening. Welcome back. Welcome back. We are live here at Tempa Crypto TV. We are here with you. It's an hour long education presentation. It's a one on one. We are teaching you how to make money in the crypto space and be a good listener. What you just have to do, please share this live broadcast to your friends, family, to everyone in your circle. Just on your device there where you're watching this live broadcast, there is a share button. Just press it and bring others to the show so that we have an audience to educate. We want this information not to go to waste, but to help someone out there to make informed decisions, especially when it comes to wealth building. This is the gospel that we're preaching every day here on the show. So make sure that we are together. Oh yes, let's engage on the comment section. Let's engage. Let's talk. Let us know where you're watching this live broadcast from, which area, which seat. Let's engage on the comment section. All right. Welcome back, everyone. Keep on sharing, guys. Keep on sharing this live broadcast. Stone, how are you, my brother?
Yeah. No, I'm doing fine, man. It's been a long, challenging week. But finally, I made it back to the show. I'm glad about that. So much to say on the market, seeing this bull market right now. So much positive things are happening, but, we are still pushing. Yeah.
All right. Now, great stuff, great stuff. It's a Friday. It's a Friday today.
Yeah, it's a
Going
Friday.
to the weekend, and are the markets alive over the weekend, or it's just like in the forex market where everything goes dead?
No, of course. In the forex market, you are only allowed to trade from Monday to Friday. Then the market closes. That's just a worldwide rule that every forex trader that has to abide by if you are doing currency trading in another sense. And in cryptocurrency, apparently the market goes on right through the weekend as well. You'll be trading. The market will be volatile also on the weekend in the crypto space speaking, but that still remains also one of the advantages that cryptocurrency markets have over the traditional markets that were before 2009, before cryptocurrency or Bitcoin came into the light.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Empire Crypto TV. We are live on a Friday evening. We're here to share with you some good information, breaking news in the crypto space, what's happening all around the crypto space. And of course, as always, bringing you the strategies that you can use to make money in this market. So do not go away. Make sure that you are with us till the end. All right. All right. Stone, we see the market at this present moment. The market is green. It's all green in the markets, and
Of
we
course.
see Bitcoin after some few weeks crossing over to 40,000 US dollars. So
Mm.
what a moment! What a moment! It's a happy moment. Bitcoin crossing over 40,000 US dollars. What's your say?
A lot of people, especially after what happened the week before, have been pressurizing the idea that cryptocurrencies were fallen. It is because of the Federal Reserve Bank withholding the decision whether to raise interest rates or to drop the interest rates. But the Federal Reserve Bank has that power to influence the market beyond the cryptocurrency space as well. There was also in the stock, and also the global assets were also affected. And there was no much volatility, and the markets were going sideways for a while and consolidating to a bearish trend over and below, even at some point $30,000 per coin. But now we are seeing some positive outcomes coming out, especially this late Friday. If you are in Africa, we are in a late Friday time period, and seeing cryptocurrencies going beyond $40,000 per coin. That is one thing that I've been waiting for a long time. For me, this is the beginning of a bullish trend, though there might be a regression where cryptocurrencies or Bitcoin may fall under $40,000. But over the weekend, I do trust that it might bring that bullish trend that is most expected on the weekend, because most of the time it is likely that the cryptocurrencies on the weekend can be very bullish. It's just the end. January just ended and February just came in, and the market has been bearish. So it is cheap enough, and people are entering into the market while it's still cheap enough as well.
Oh yes, over the weekend the markets tends to be bullish, especially of lately, and then when it comes to Monday they start selling, the market goes down again. It's a cycle. All right, as you can see, guys, Ethereum trading just going for 3,000 US dollars, just a little bit below 3,000 US dollars. And looking at BNB, 389 US dollars, which is 66% in the last 24 hours. Cardano at 5.7%. Solana also just crossed 100 US dollars. It's been struggling just below 100 US dollars. Let's hope it's not going to return, go back to 100 US dollars or below. It's going to continue the upward trend. We can see it's at 13% for the last 24 hours, which is 19% for the week long. All right, interesting stuff. XRP, 63 cents and 6% above. Luna Polkadot also making its way to top 10 at $20. 13 cent, 10% in the last 24 hours. Not so bad, guys. The market is alive. The market is coming back. But of course, that's the market. The market goes up, the market goes down. So do not be over expecting when there are some surprises in this market. So yeah, look, it depends. How are you trading? What's your trading style? If ever you are investing for a long term, these short-term fluctuations shouldn't bother you, shouldn't make you sleep outside the house. Short-term noise is always gonna be there. But of course, with the same short-term noise, there are people who are making money. There are people who are scalping. There are people who are trading, buying and selling. When the market has moved, let's say the market Solana has moved to 13%. There is someone out there who has already made 13%, of profits, 13%, depending on when did they buy. So also there are some who have made more money because of leverage trading and margin trading. So there are so many strategies you can employ in your trading portfolio, guys. It's not all about just buying and waiting for the market to go up, which is a good thing to do. But obviously, you need to have different portfolios where you say this portfolio is a long-term investing, it's holding for long term. And then there is a portfolio where you say any movements in the market, I'll be profiting from any short-term movement, from all the noise that's happening. I'll be profiting from this other account, from this other portfolio. You're gonna see your involvement in the market is going to get better because you are able to separate the portfolios, you are able to separate the accounts, have a long term one, have a short term trading account, and then don't mix them. One investor the other day said, do not find yourself trading your long-term portfolio. You know, you're gonna have a very, very, very bad experience, because you are, you know, doing you are actually doing something that is not in your trading strategy, in your trading plan. So always have a plan. You do not just trade, have a plan. You do not just invest, have a plan. Write down, buy a notebook, something like a diary, where you have all your plans, where you have all your trading setups and stuff. You're gonna see that it makes a lot of improvement in your trading journey or in your investment journey. Oh yes, Stone, what you saying, my man?
Yeah. Yeah, man, absolutely true. Also research as well. What are you investing in? All the assets that you are investing in, whether it be gold, whether it be shares, whether it be anything, you need to have some sort of to some sort of knowledge so that you can be able to take advantage of the market itself, because many of the time people that you see out there that are losing money is because they don't have enough knowledge to be able to make that outcome that they hope to be. So but before everything else, a lot of people look at the market from the outside view, but forget that there's also the downside of it. They shouldn't just look at the market and think, okay, well, everybody's making money. It looks like there's money that has been made, but you must also consider that there are disadvantages when you are dealing with the market. The cryptocurrency space, as we speak right now, is very young. Okay, 2009 is yesterday, to be honest with you. Since the white paper was written, its underlying technology has overtaken the world itself. But while this is happening, you must also remember that there are people who are looking to take advantage of people who are not knowledgeable enough. You have scammers, you have all sorts of cyber attacks that are happening. And one of the stories that has come out just a few hours ago, more than $320 million stolen in latest apparent crypto hack. Things like that. Even the most
All
of
right. Before you go further into the
yeah.
discussion, into the topic, let me just acknowledge we've got Zazi Mashoko there. He just shared our video. I can see he's just shared our video to his friends. Zazi, thank you so much. You have won yourself 100,000 Shiba Inu coins. You have won yourself 100,000 Shiba Inu coins just by sharing our video. And of course, the next thing what you have to do, please go onto our YouTube channel and subscribe. Go to YouTube, find Empire Crypto TV and subscribe. And after this show, please contact me so that I can transfer your Shiba Inu coins to your wallet. You have done wonderful. Thank you so much, guys. Please do not forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel, Empire Crypto TV. Subscribe, hit the subscription button and the notification button so that whenever we go live, you get that notification that we are live. So, yeah. And of course, we just sent a question that can cryptocurrencies lose all gains? Please, Stone, respond to that before we dive into our discussion of the day.
Can cryptocurrency lose all gains? Yeah, maybe yes, maybe not. But can cryptocurrencies lose all its gains? That's not possible. Cryptocurrency itself is a new technology, a new global financial technology that has stepped up from the previous traditions. This is an improvement. It's like saying that if you have a latest phone that came up with a camera before, some few years ago, there was no stopping from the transformation. This is a transformation of our financial industry as you see it right now. Cryptocurrencies also its underlying technology also supports the technology such as Web3 through the blockchain technology. The blockchain technology itself is the major supporter of cryptocurrencies, and cryptocurrencies brought along the blockchain technology, because blockchain technology was always there when you talk to some computer scientists, but it was more apparent, more in use in the introduction of Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies. But there is no way that the cryptocurrencies will lose all gains, to answer your question. That's my view. Or I don't know about you, Mr. Mapi. If cryptocurrencies could lose all gains at this point in time, I seriously doubt that.
Look, it's a broader question. It depends why is he asking that, and where is he standing. But let me respond also from another angle, where I'll say yes, there are some projects like we always preach here, that there are some shit coins that you might invest into and find out that those shit coins, when the market goes down, they quickly, get depleted. They lose values very quick. And over time they disappear. So yeah, I'll say, especially when you are asking from that angle, where you say a cryptocurrency has lost value, yes, it will depend on the type of project. There are projects that you've got no use cases behind, that you've got nothing happening behind, any production behind, any solution that they are serving in the ecosystem. Those are fast to lose weight, they are fast to lose value whenever there is a slight movement of the market going down. So I'll say yes, they do, depending on the type of the project or the coin. So hence we advise people to invest on solid projects that will be here for some time. Do not invest on those projects that are pump and dumps, projects that are being spoken for a moment, and then obviously they will disappear. They will start losing their value going down. So invest in solid projects. Oh yes.
Of course.
Stone, we are talking about cyber security. There is
Yes,
so much
one of
happening in this space, especially the threat from scams, hackings, all sort of things that are here to taint this industry in a bad way. It's a beautiful industry, it's a beautiful market, a very handsome market. But of course, there wouldn't be a beautiful market that does not have any negative traits. There's always going to be some strains there and there on this beautiful um, market industry. Take us through, man. What's happening in the space? What are the breaking news that we discovered recently?
No, the like what you have mentioned about the markets being invaded by these cyber attacks. There's some news that came out. More than $320 million stolen in latest apparent crypto hack. Hacking is another form of a cyber attack. There are many forms of cyber attacks. We have viruses, and now you have the hacking. Hacking is the most common one that we have seen lately. One of the things that can make the cryptocurrencies actually lose value over time, and sort of have this negative impact on people. These are some of the things. We can. I just want to share this news with you. With regards the crypto currencies, the news that just came out just recently, just out of CNBC News.
Okay. Bitcoin off to a bad start in 2022. It's down about 6% so far this year, continuing a slide that started back in November. Bitcoin down nearly 30% over the past couple of months. Crypto did hit major milestones last year. In February, Bitcoin hit $1 trillion market value for the first time, but it was also a record-breaking year for crypto thefts. CNBC senior Washington correspondent Eamon Javers is with us. Crypto crooks walked away with a lot of money, Eamon.
They sure did, Shep. A whopping $3.2 billion worth of crypto was stolen last year, according to the firm Chainalysis. That's a 516% increase over the year before, which is a huge number. So is this one. 72% of the stolen funds were from what they call DeFi platforms. These are decentralized finance services with no central exchange authority. Now, Chainalysis explains that's because these DeFi platforms are such a fast-growing segment of the cryptocurrency environment, and many developers haven't put in place enough security, and many investors are rushing in without doing enough homework on the services themselves. Overall, a stunning $14 billion from all sources, including ransomware, terror financing, darknet markets, and others, went to these illicit addresses last year. That's according to Chainalysis. They're also able to calculate the total crypto war chest held by illicit addresses associated with criminal activity. That figure, $10 billion, fueled by the crime itself and the increasing value of the criminals' crypto assets. One piece of good news here, even as the total crypto thefts are increasing, the percentage of overall crypto activity associated with crime, well, that's actually going down, and that's because of the enormous increase in legitimate crypto transactions. So it's not all bad news out there.
Not all bad news. Eamon, thanks so much.
So hearing that also, those are part of the news as well, that are also tackling the crypto space at this point in time, and
only way to rebuild a business.
Sorry about that. So those are some of the news that came out with regards. So I don't know, did you hear like that last statement that the crimes that were committed over the cryptocurrency space over the time? There were times that when cryptocurrencies were or Bitcoin was blamed for crimes that take place because the criminals that get paid, they were getting paid by cryptocurrencies, and so they would get away with some of the crimes that they were doing because they didn't have to use central banks. This is one of the arguments that the central banks have against the cryptocurrencies. They want to follow the money. They want to know what the money is doing, who's getting paid, who's doing this, who's doing that. So cryptocurrencies does not reveal that because of the blockchain technology that it provides, because it's immutable. You cannot corrupt it. You cannot do anything about it. As you saw that also, like it also bears cyber crimes and all sorts of things. The only criminals that we have now is no longer the criminals that will enter the bank having a big gun on site and demanding money, which is the fiat money. Now these days, these guys just go online and just go 320 million, just can you imagine, theft over 2021. Not only did the investors make money, but also criminals made money in the cryptocurrency space. So it can be a good thing. At the same time, it can be a bad thing. So the cryptocurrency space, it's still going through a renaissance, or it's still going through a process of being born, like a child that has been given birth. When he comes out, he will come out crying and wanting, and it's not an easy process. It's not even an easy process for the mother as well. So yes, it's still a young market here.
Look, I've got a comment here, I'll say it's an intelligent comment. It says there are people and corporate entities that are influencing these attacks. These attacks devalue the reliability of the crypto as a currency and technology. But can blockchain exist with cryptocurrency? I think this is why I'm saying it's an intelligent comment. It actually takes us to say, of course, whenever there is a situation, or there is especially wars in the world, there will be very big people behind such attacks who are actually sponsoring those attacks so that there will be a negative outcome for that technology or for that revolution. And at this point in time, I think, yes, there might also be some influential people who are sponsoring these attackers behind so that there can be a negative rating of the cryptocurrency market as a whole. What's your text on it?
Yeah, no, it could be the vibe as well, because it is the most professional, most technical, most intelligent of people that are able to crack these networks. These are not people who sleep in the jungle or who sleeps in the tunnel and just wakes up in the morning, goes into the computers and then just crack a code and then just do a digital theft. Digital theft are done by highly intelligent people, and those highly intelligent people obviously know the inside of the entire space of the digital network, irrespective whether it be cryptocurrencies or whatever digital expertise. Even government files have been hacked. There are a lot of hackings that are happening despite the fact that are happening in the cryptocurrency space. But you must also remember this theft there is the second most most hurting of theft, because the highest theft that was recorded was $600 million. This one was $320 million. So this theft is quite a huge thing. It's going to affect a lot of people. And I heard the comment says that can cryptocurrencies exist with blockchain? Cryptocurrencies came because of blockchain. Without blockchain, there is no cryptocurrencies. Blockchain is the underlying technology that supports the cryptocurrencies. Just to answer that.
All right, just to expand on that question, the last question that, but can blockchain exist with cryptocurrency? There is a response that I read a few days back from CZ, the owner of, the founder of Binance Exchange. He said, you can't have blockchain without cryptocurrency, without crypto. Do you understand that statement? You can't have blockchain without crypto.
Without crypto, yes, I
Normally, we
understand.
always say you can't have. We normally say you can't have crypto without blockchain, but
Yeah,
now it's coming in a different form. It said you can't have
crypto.
blockchain without crypto. Mm. How do you understand this statement? I will say on my side, look, he's saying everything that is being created from blockchain is cryptographic, meaning is
Yes,
crypto. You know, everything that is formulated, developed from blockchain is cryptographic, which is has got qualities of a cryptocurrency market,
yes,
regardless whatever the system that would be coming out of blockchain, even if it's a solution for any other project, which tends to say it's not correlated, or is not anything to do with cryptocurrency market, but just because it's coming from blockchain, it's got cryptocurrency qualities somehow,
mm,
somewhere. I
yeah,
believe this is the statement, the meaning of this statement. How do
yeah.
you understand this statement on your side?
Of course, you can't have blockchain without crypto. Crypto or cryptography is a technique that is used um, to be able to do transactions without having a third party or without having an adversary having to see these transactions, because the technique that is used, which is cryptography, is the technology that is applied in the blockchain to make it immutable so that the blockchain is not corrupted in any sense. Without that cryptology, the blockchain is weak. So people will confuse it with cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies, when you talk about currencies, you are talking about the actual Bitcoin itself. But when you talk about crypto, you are talking about the technique, writing in cipher, so that the third party does not does not have access to the transaction or to the information that is passed from point A to point B. Hence, that is why this technology of blockchain makes it possible for people like the banks, like the hackers, not be able to hack into the transaction of Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies taking place because of the technique that is very old that is used, which is called cryptography, which is as old as been used back in World War II.
All right. No, that's an interesting part, interesting information. Thanks to the question that we had to bring out this powerful information. All right. Anything else that's happening in the space concerning the cybersecurity or any breaking news?
Well, in terms of cybersecurity, I would say that they will remain to be a threat in cyber as a whole, as we are moving into the technology part. But there are good forces, that are also trying their best to regulate, trying their best to be policing. Even in every system, you might have chaos that is happening when you're arriving in a new civilization. Here we're having a new civilization, which is a digital civilization or a virtual civilization of our currencies. Currencies now have to go digitalized, in a sense that now we have to use it through computers. But now there are people on the other side, like Trust Machines bags 150 million funding boost for Web3 and BTC apps development. So these are some of the companies that are trying their best to maintain the best of the cryptocurrency space. Web3 and Bitcoin application builder, Trust Machine, has successfully raised $150 million in funding, but compared to the $320 million stolen, there's still a long way to go. But there are some projects, there are some positive projects trying to improve the things that are happening, because that there's people like the Federal Reserve Bank, that are watching very, very closely at every move that the cryptocurrency makes. If the cryptocurrency the cryptocurrency is going through some kind of hard time, these guys, are likely to take advantage and use it. And like the person that just commented, it could be the big guys, could be the Federal Reserve Bank that are planning these hackings, funding them in the shadowy places that we don't know. They might be looking like this, smiling at you, wearing suits, and ties, looking all nice and decent. But you can never know their underlying. But let's not say and accuse people. But anyway, let us just go to the news itself. Our Feds are back and says rates should move to pre-pandemic levels than as next steps. But that's not important. But the most important part that people need to capture is this part here: that Washington, the U.S. Federal Reserve needs to begin raising interest rates, but it is too soon to say how far or how fast that process will need to go to bring inflation under control. But what I have captured from this statement is that the idea that the interest rates will be raised, I've said this before, it means that people will be looking to hedge their money or their dollars or their fiat currencies with other regular assets like cryptocurrencies and gold and stocks and so forth. But looking at the Bitcoin right now, a chart with a very, very sharp bullish trend that we have seen now in the afternoon. We are just above $40,000 per Bitcoin, just waiting for the chart to show me the data here per Bitcoin, which is a very, very, very powerful afternoon. Going for the weekend, for me, I didn't predict this bull trend on a Friday afternoon. Usually Friday afternoon, they have that thing of being doughty, but this volatility is extreme, and I can't wait what's going to happen tomorrow, Saturday. And what Saturday are we going to see? On Sunday as well. Like you say, on Monday, usually the market will be likely to come down again, trying to relax a bit after a week-long, not a week-long bullish trend, but it had in the beginning it had like a semi bullish trend. Then as it went, then it had a very strong bullish trend, as you see it right now with the BTC, very very strong bullish trend, 40,000. Now the buyers here now they're taking a small break, and I do believe in this next afternoon we might be seeing a bullish trend forming. The most invested assets that I think after the Federal Reserve Banks announced that the interest rates will be raised by March, it's because because of the coronavirus. But okay, no, that's not the story that I wanted to take out. This Fed story. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. All right, let's just stick with this cryptocurrency, Bitcoin going up. Okay, so the story that came up that the Federal Reserve Bank will raise interest rates. Also even Apple stocks. I wanted to show the Apple stock chart actually, but even the Apple stocks. But now the most invested asset at this point in time, I think it is it is in the crypto space, which is Bitcoin. I look at Apple right now. Apple, they had that bullish trend. 1 hour chart, I compare it with a 1 hour chart, with a 15-minute chart of the cryptocurrency chart. But there's even lack of volatility when I look at the stocks. So because now people were saying like the stocks are moving alongside with the cryptocurrencies and so forth. But I was looking to see like the stocks going up very in a strong pace, but they are just moving very slowly. That's because the cryptocurrency's strength is so strong that it overpowers the dollar. And Apple being backed by the dollar, it's very difficult for it to have the bullish trend like the cryptocurrency that it's experiencing right now. But what's confusing me also with the cryptocurrency bullish trend that is happening, well, we have all of this. The jungle is green, it's healthy. The market looks green and healthy right now, as we can see. Even some top gainers also looking green and healthy, 9.8 point something percent. But let us look at the market cap. It is back at 1.6. The last time I saw the cryptocurrencies were $37,000 per Bitcoin, but the market cap was 1.7 trillion. But today I'm looking at the market cap, 1.6 trillion. I don't know what this could mean. It's confusing because maybe people are the speculators. Is it trading? Is it more than just the market cap itself? I don't know, but that part I found it to be strange as well. I don't know what you think about that, about this market cap just going down 1.6 instead of going up to maybe 1.8, above 1.7, trillion market cap 24 hours.
Yeah, look, it could be different reasons. It could be traders. Remember, this market has got a lot of involvement. There are traders, there are investors. Obviously, these people, they contribute differently into this market. But I think it's just a matter of time before the market cap also catches up of the whole what's happening in the market. Remember, some of these recordings, they don't really happen immediately when the market is reacting. They take time to absorb into the trend of the market. But yeah,
Of course. All right.
well,
All right.
it's a nice candlestick there going up, man. It's a long neck. Beautiful.
Yes. Okay. Also in Asia. It's beautiful when it's green, but when it's red, oh my God, people, it's not so beautiful. People will be scratching their head until their hair fall off. It's not, but also, of course, Ada is seeing some light as well. I wanted to share it. But usually, I also saw the same trend forming for the Ethereum market as well, which is something negative. But this weekend, I am expecting the crypto or the Bitcoin to go to up to 43,000. That's just my personal prediction. I'm not too sure about that because looking at this bull market,
Well,
right
look,
now, anything can
that's what
happen.
I said last week, that I'm not really convinced when the market is still playing below 40,000 US dollars. I said as long as still playing below 40,000 US dollars, is still anything can happen. But now I can confidently say, oh yeah, it's positive. It's looking positive. It's looking very, very good. I mean, it's hovering above the danger zones. All right, there we go again. We've got Rodney. They're asking, can central bank digital currencies challenge cryptocurrencies, stable coins, or other coins? Are they the same, or is it just digital fiat? Is this a legal challenge to cryptocurrencies, or is this an evolution from plastic money, credit cards? All right. I love this discussion, Empire Rocks. Thank you so much. Yeah, indeed, we rock. We are rocking. All right, Stone, we had a bit of a discussion about this previously, where we said these digital currencies from central banks, they are not really developed or created from a blockchain. So it's still just shadows, it's just shadows of the whole true system. It's just something, I would say it's just a trial and error before they get into blockchain. For now, they don't really want to get involved. They don't really want to use blockchain to create, because blockchain has got qualities that are not corruptible, that are transparent. And of course, the capitalist and these government institutions, they don't like the lights. They don't like anything which has got some transparency to the whole community, to the whole country, or to the whole people, followers. They want to manipulate the system behind the scenes, and whenever they come into the crowd, they come into the followers, they've already cooked some figures, cooked some numbers, manipulated the system. Hence, they wouldn't at this point in time use blockchain. That's why they prefer to create their own digital currencies just from nowhere.
Well, the idea comes, I would say the central banks have developed these ideas a bit too late for me. Cryptocurrencies have been in a list but since in the 80s, since the development of the computer systems. Computer scientists will tell you that. But now the banks stepping in as the digital currency, it's a very, very difficult for them. Why? Because there is still a lot of their domestic currencies or their local currencies that are backed by by businesses. There are still a lot of businesses that are using local backed currencies. And do remember this, within the government system, there are those people who are highly invested in their domestic currencies, in a sense that they do illegal activities. With these illegal activities, with the blockchain coming in, it will expose their illegal activities. Because let me tell you something, whether it be CBDC, whether it be stablecoin, whether it be Bitcoin, it is not cryptocurrency if it does not have blockchain. The technology, the reason there's been digital currencies before, but they all failed. Before Bitcoin is not the only digital currency that came about. There were digital currencies before, eCash, DigiCash, back in 85. They did not make it. Why? Because they could not fulfill the transaction issue of getting it safely from A to B until the cryptography and infused with the blockchain was used. in the white paper which Satoshi Nakamoto wrote in 2009. Satoshi himself developed his ideas from previous cryptocurrencies that came before. There were cryptocurrencies before, or digital currencies before Satoshi Nakamoto. Satoshi Nakamoto just upgraded it in 2009 because why? Technology has been growing, and with the new HTML5 and all these web applications developing, it made it more possible, or gave him more of a chance for him. Imagine if you tried to develop Facebook in 1970. To be very difficult, because you don't even have the internet itself. The internet would not be developed enough, but now it was conducive in 2009 for Satoshi Nakamoto to create these cryptocurrencies, to create Bitcoin. And so the government, with the central banks, or the central authority, if I should put it, they will have a lot of issues to implement cryptocurrencies, because it requires blockchain. Blockchain is an honest open ledger. You see, now there is an open ledger. Now, you know that central authority do not like to share whatever things that they have. You know, they like keeping things to themselves. But now an open ledger is an issue now, where they see the transaction. Now you've heard of corruption taking place within the government places, money getting lost there and there. But if you have an open ledger, they will say, okay, there are transactions taking place within this blockchain of the CBDC, so-called digital currencies backed by the government. But you'll find that these open ledgers are also exposing people that don't want to be exposed, the central authority. And hence it will not be good for them to be exposed in that sense. So it's a difficult journey for central banks or government to get to the crypto. The crypto or blockchain was made for the people, so that the people can have concise and honest transaction. It's just that, well, they are threatened, obviously, by, of course, cyber attacks and all sorts of things. But the community of cryptocurrencies is there for trust, where we don't need a third party trust. I can trust you from China. I can trust you from anywhere. But because of what? Blockchain. And when I have blockchain, I don't need the central authority or the bank to say, okay, I'm sending this money to a guy in China. Please, it might take days, but blockchain changed that. I can send, I don't have to go to a bank. I just simply say, okay, man, I'm sending you so much of these units. And they are of a value, because why? Because of cryptographic technology that is applied to it. Non-fungible tokens as well. They get this kind of power from blockchain, because you cannot, it's immutable.
Christopher, thank you so much for coming through. We are live here at Empire Crypto TV, and I'll say it one more time. Please go into our YouTube channel, go to YouTube, find Empire Crypto TV, and subscribe. One of these days, you'll win yourself some coins, cryptocurrencies, some crypto coins. We always run some specials here on the show. So yeah, and of course, do not forget to engage. Say something on the comment section. If you've got some questions, comments, some additions to what we are talking about here, do let us know on the comment section, and we can deliberate over it, comment over it, and discuss on it. Thank you so much. And of course, you can always go to our, we've got just a moment. Just trying to share something. All right. Okay. All right, Rodney, this says, thank you for a detailed explanation. Oh, yes, indeed. All right. Seems like it's struggling to upload. All right. What I'm saying is that we've got also our Twitter channel. If you need breaking news any time of the day, we've got our Twitter channel where we upload information as it comes. We tweet every hour. Every hour, we different information, different breaks that are coming in this space. So go on to our Twitter channel and follow us, follow us, so that you do not miss this information. You know, the most important thing in this space is information. Information is gold. Once we have got the right information, we can make informed decisions at any point in time. You know, information is gold. Once you get the information, and also the earlier you get that information, the better, the more profitable you can become. You know, so if you get information as early as possible and make use of that information, you can make a lot of money. So go into our Twitter channel, Empire Crypto TV, and all our social media platforms is Empire Crypto TV. So you can find us anywhere. Subscribe, follow us, like us, and let's become one big community, one big trading community in the crypto space, and let's make money. 2022 is gonna be different. We're gonna make a lot of money if we stay together, if we grow up together, if we become united in this journey. So yeah, don't miss out. All right, Stone, anything else before we close? Just your last words, and we are about to close.
No, no doubt. I don't have much words. You know, looking forward to the weekend, and I hope all our listeners and our watchers have a good weekend. And thank you very much for staying with us here tonight on Empire Crypto TV.
Great stuff. Thank you so much for coming through. And we are back on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week with the different topics, different discussions. And next week we are filled with the different guests here who will be educating us about different topics that we can choose. So make sure that you have subscribed on our YouTube channel so that you do not miss our live broadcast. Stay well. Have a lekker weekend. Do not lose your coins to the hackers, to the market. Whatever actions you are taking, whatever actions you do, make sure you are safe, you and your family and your portfolio. Portfolio is part of your family now. So make sure that is taken care of. Thank you so much. My computer is always freezing. I don't know what's happening.
Did you end it?